Happy New Year. You wonder, what am I saying? Why am I saying Happy New Year? So you know what? Wait a few moments, and I'll share with you what we see in the parsha of this week. A most amazing mitzvah. But before this, let's us do a mitzvah. Let's give tzedakah. So this is the mitzvah for today, and a mitzvah for today, I should say. And let us say chapter of Tehillim. Mizmor L'Soida, chapter 100. Mizmor L'Soida, Riul Adonai Kol Haaretz Ivdos Adonai B'Simcha. Boi Lefanav B'Nona D'U Ki Adonai Hu Elohim Hu Asanu V'Lo Anachna Amo V'Tzoi Marisoi. Boi Yisharu B'Soida Chatzroisa V'Sila Hoida L'Bach Shemoi. Ki Toi V'Adonai L'Olam Chazdoi V'Yad Doir V'Doir Emunasoi. So, as I mentioned, I said Happy New Year, and you're wondering, why am I saying Happy New Year? So when we look in the Torah portion of this week, the Torah portion which is basically Parshat Bo, the end of the plagues, the beginning of the final stage of coming out of Egypt, and there the Torah gives a commandment, the Torah which is actually the first commandment that the Jewish people received even still before the Matan Torah, before they received the Torah. And there it says, HaChodesh hazeh lochem rosh chodoshim. God says, sorry, I'm looking for it. HaChodesh hazeh lochem rosh chodoshim. This is the month that should be for you, the first month. Rishonu l'Chodesh Hashanah. It is the first month of the year. What's happening? What is this so important? Why is this so relevant? This month, that month, first month of the year. So we have a dual calendar. We have the calendar starting of the beginning of the year with the month of Tishrei, the high holidays, Rosh Hashanah, and then we have the calendar based on the monthly cycle starting with the month of Nisan. But before I explain this, let me share with you an interesting little story. A group of high schoolers, I think, students, young students, came to the Rebbe, and they were all welcomed to the Rebbe on a private audience, the whole group together, and they were all given the opportunity to ask a question. And the Rebbe answered each one their questions. One student asked the following question. He says, Rebbe, I heard that you have the power to make miracles. Is that true? Can you perform supernatural feats? And the Rebbe looked at him and he said the following: the ability to work miracles is not confined to a select group of individuals. It's within the reach of each and every one of us. We each possess a soul that is a spark of godliness, so we each have the power to transcend the limitations imposed upon us by our physical natures, no matter how formidable they may seem. And the Rebbe says, to demonstrate this, I'm going to perform a miracle right now. The kids looked at him. Wow, what are we in for? And the Rebbe continued and said the following: each and every individual in this room will now resolve to improve himself in one specific area. You will each choose an improvement that you recognize as necessary, but until now you have perceived as being beyond your capability to achieve that. Now it is a resolve that you're going to make, and you will be able to achieve it. This will be a miracle. You will go beyond your personal perceived limitations. What the Rebbe is saying here is the following: the month of Tishri, the beginning of the year of the beginning of the creation, is where God has established a natural order in this world. 6 days of creation, the light, everything has a natural order. Now comes the moment where the Jewish people came out of Egypt. This is a miraculous event. Breaking out of bondage of natural imprisonment, so to say, natural order. The existence of the Jewish people is one series of miracles that were still around after so many millennia of persecution, especially these days. 15,000 rockets, missiles, and we're here. And we're not going anywhere, except we're going towards redemption. So the Jewish people represent the power of miracle. Therefore God says, you should know your existence, you're becoming a free people. This moment, the miraculous, is your reality, is your new year, is your renewal, is your constant existence. Knowing this, we know we can overcome everything. Knowing this, we know, yes, we will break out of exile. It seems miraculous. For us, it's natural.